What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is about World Rugby following Cricket League, implementing a review system within the game of rugby union in order to assist captains to get a bit more of authority on a field. So if there's a bad call or a call that they may not agree, a player gets allowed 2 reviews per game in order to challenge a referee's decision, be it an unfair card, a disallowed try, a high tackle, a spear tackle, player offside, or a forward pass, or whatever it may be. A lot of people have mixed emotions about this feeling. They want rugby to stay the way it is. They don't want to implement something like this within the sport because keep to the tradition. But the truth of the matter of fact is, in my opinion, is that we've seen a lot of these mistakes happen. And the more, especially this past year, I'd say, we've seen a lot of rugby complaints, be it South African refs, New Zealand refs, English refs, Irish refs, French refs. We've seen these complaints. And there's not, for me, enough communication between a TMO and an actual referee. The TMO needs to be able to call more and say you were wrong or see more. I believe we need to get more control up to TMO. Hence, implementing maybe VAR, which is a similar thing to TMO, but a bit more ruling, as we've seen in football. There's advantages and there's disadvantages. We've seen mistakes, but we've also seen very good calls in the assistance of VAR. For me, since I've implemented DRS, decision review system, in cricket, it has changed cricket for the better. It has allowed players to challenge decisions. For careless umpiring, you can now challenge. Obviously, there's times when they're proven wrong or proven right. But for me, it's given the opportunity to a captain to be able to challenge a referee or an umpire's decision. If we look at football, we always see the disrespect shown between a ref and a player being bloody rude. In rugby, we see a lot of respect, and I believe that coach should still continue, and I think it will continue. I just feel that a captain needs to have the right in order to question and challenge a referee's decision. For example, the grabbing incident not too long ago, or Stormers versus the Sharks, a tackle within seconds of the game. The referee, one ref thought it was a red card, the TMO or someone else thought it was a yellow. There's too much confusion going around, and I feel if there's an opportunity for a captain to be able to have his say, I think it could change the game and make it a little bit better. But there is concerns, and I'm going to read them to you. But 3-4 days ago, I did a poll. I said, should World Rugby implement VAR, giving the captain the opportunity to challenge a referee's decision? For example, okay, there I said 4 reviews into a game. Maybe let's go to 2. 429 votes on the community page, and 58% said yes, 42% said no. There were 13 comments, and I want to read them to you. Here's a little shout out for you guys as well. Patrick O'Connor says, tricky one. The game's slow enough once they start scrumming. Finn Doyle says, no, don't let it ruin rugby like it ruined soccer. Rugby's fine the way it is. Bo Sharajadi says, no, there's too much whining by players and coaches already. Martin Jabari, he says, they've tried it in NRL and it slowed the game down big time. Rugby, I think it'll suit. What? Rugby, I think it will suit it. James Costello, he did a big comment. What would be the point in having a referee if a player can challenge or maybe overturn a decision? There is a referee, 2 linesmen and TMO players that should have absolutely no influence on decisions. And so TMO players should have no influence on decisions by scores or fouls. If they want to help the support of rugby, then do something about speeding up the scrums, as they eat way too much time, kill the flow of the game. He's got a good point, but I do feel not enough is being done from a refereeing point of view, and we're seeing errors and miscommunication. Linesman doesn't know what's going on because he couldn't see it. So TMO doesn't know, or some main ref doesn't know, or that linesman saw something, this one. So you go to the TMO can't get a final answer, or they don't even go to the TMO. For me, a captain can have a say, might change it again. But I agree, maybe it could slow. Royal Beasley says, no, we'll have to find a different solution. Colin Flattery says, leave rugby as is. There could be a robot in the middle of the pitch in 10 years' time, the way things are going. I get what you mean. Hans Solo says, no, but referees do need to be able to look if players start reacting to something that has been missed, like Marla incident. And if they don't, the TMO should stop the game and have a quick look. That's a good comment. I agree with that. Alejandro Samarati says, as an Argentinian, I say yes. Michael Kavanagh says, no, it's ruined football. It will ruin rugby too. And then Shrone Moore says, I don't think play should necessarily be stopped. I would have 2 assistants to the TMO. These could review while play continues. Also touch judges to contact them if they see something or players ask. But to getting the game flowing, how are you going to report back? Do you stop the game? What if a try has been scored? How does that work? I get what you're saying there. This will allow play to continue without interference while the issue is being examined. Okay, I see what you mean. I would also add that these assistants should have full access to each camera and not just what the host nation want them to see. Very good point. To many issues with a certain country, I'll leave the name out. He's put it in brackets so you can just choose your own guilty party. Refusing to show video angles that would not benefit them. Allow the TMO VRO team full access to angles. Okay, actually, I take back what I said. I agree with what you mean. Giving them more opportunity, allowing them to decide, seeing every single angle of the game, and allowing more assistants to join the TMO on that. That's a very good comment, and I think that will be good. But how do you trigger TMO to go, look, you see Alan Wynne-Jones moaning about the Marla incident. He moaned, nothing was done. So for me, it's still missed. Hence why I want a captain to be able to say, hey, this guy did this, I want to review it. Or he slapped in the face, or he spear tackle, high tackle, whatever it may be. That's what I'm trying to say. And I feel we should see something like this. But hey, thanks to those who participated in the community section of this channel. And just to reiterate, people say 50% yes, bring in a VRR system, 42% no, say no, 429 votes. To those who commented, thanks for sharing your thoughts. Comment on this video and let me know your thoughts as well. Can we have one? Should we not? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.